Listen to each question carefully and select the correct answer by using the direction buttons on your controller. When you think you've made the correct choice, press the Enter button. If you're right, you'll see a special clip from one of your favorite Gordon stories. Be sure to come back and play again and again. Who teased Gordon for accidentally riding the branch line in wrong road? A. Bill and Ben. B. Thomas. C. Edward. No one will ever tease you because once again, you're right on track. It was Bill and Ben who teased Gordon.
Next morning, Bill and Ben peeped into the yard. There were no cars for them, but they didn't mind that. Teasing Gordon would be much better fun. "What's that?" asked Bill. "Shh," whispered Ben. "It's Gordon." "It looks like Gordon, but it can't be. Gordon never comes on the branch lines. He thinks them vulgar." Gordon pretended he hadn't heard them.
What does Sir Topham Hatt tell Gordon he can't do when Gordon refuses to take a bath in the story The Trouble with Mud? A. Pull the passenger coaches. B. Go back to the shed. C. Pull Annie and Clarabelle. You're great! I guess there's nothing you can't do because you knew Gordon was not allowed to pull the passengers' coaches until he took a bath.
He finished his journey safely and steamed into the big station. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting. So were Gordon's coaches and the passengers. "Goodness gracious," said Sir Topham Hatt. "You can't pull the train. Henry will have to do it. Gordon, you'd better get cleaned straight away."
In The Trouble with Mud, what blew onto the tracks and made them so slippery that James could not climb Gordon's hill? A. Paper. B. Leaves. C. Rocks. You had no trouble with that question. It was leaves that blew on James's track.
Earlier, a storm had swept Gordon's hill, blowing leaves onto the tracks, which made them slippery. Even though the storm had passed, the hill was still difficult to climb. James knew this.
Who tricks Henry into taking some old and dirty tender cars in the story Tender Engines? A. James. B. Donald. C. Duck. We weren't able to trick you. You're right. It was Duck who tricked Henry.
"I deserve another tender." Duck whispered something to Donald. He was going to play a trick on Henry. "Henry," he asked, "would you like my tenders?" "Yours? What have you got to do with tenders?" "All right," said Duck. "The deal's off. Would you like them, Donald?"
In the story Tender Engines, how many cars does Henry take? A. 2. B. 6. C. 9. You're excellent. It was 6 tender cars that Henry took.
"Perhaps James might." "I'm sorry I was rude," said Henry hastily. "How many tenders have you? And when could I have them?" "I have 6, and you can have them this evening." "6 lovely tenders," chortled Henry. "What a splendid sight I'll be."
What kind of animal frightens the VIP's dog in Gordon and the Gremlin? A. Bull. B. Goat. C. Moose. You're frightfully good. It was a bull who scared the VIP's dog. He blew an extra long whistle. This frightened the visitor's dog so much that he fled from the station and ran into a field where a bull was grazing. The bull frightened the little dog even more. He ran back again, onto the platform and over the bridge. Row, row, row. In Gordon and the Gremlin, where did the dog go after he was frightened? A. The engine shed. B. The forest. C. Thomas's cab. Once again, you're right and really useful. The dog ran into Thomas's cab. He didn't stop until he jumped straight into Thomas's cab. But he had a wonderful ride all the way to the docks. In a better view for Gordon, what did Gordon crash into when his brakes got stuck? A. The new station wall. B. A tree. C. A barn. You're a fabulous engineer. Gordon did in fact crash into the new station wall. Then there was trouble. As Gordon approached the new station, neither the driver nor fireman could apply his brakes. Something had jammed. The driver reduced steam, but Gordon was still going too fast. Help me, please. What does Sir Topham Hatt make for Gordon when he repairs the new station in a better view for Gordon? A. A hole in the wall for his view. B. A picture. C. A stop sign. You're on the right track to success. Sir Topham Hatt made a hole in the wall so Gordon had a view while waiting in the station. This time he arrived safely, and everyone clapped and cheered as he pulled in. Sir Topham Hatt spoke to him. Your panoramic view is here to stay. I trust you will always see through it from the safety of your own rails. Gordon heartily agreed. Congratulations! You have answered all 9 questions correctly and are a top